Hey, joining us in the KX Country Clubhouse today, our buddy, our pal, Mr. Owen Riegling. How are you, pal?
I'm doing so good. How you doing?
No complaints on this side of the screen, man. Look, exciting times for you ahead. We've got this new album, came out today. We've got a sold out show at Massey Hall tomorrow and an Opry debut. Owen, you, my friend, are winning at life.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you're saying all this stuff. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That is, I'm just so grateful and blessed and freaking excited, man. It's awesome.
Take me back to that moment when you found out you were making your Opry debut. So you're doing this little thing in Nashville, and your team just surprises you with a video from Tyler Hubbard. What's going through your mind?
Well, at first I had no idea what was happening because I was like the fourth or fifth artist who'd played, and I've done these things before. You know, you get up, play a couple songs and whatever. And I got up there, got my stuff plugged in. I'm all ready to go. And Amanda, who's at Universal, was doing the intro, whatever. And then they're like, and just everybody pay attention to this video for 1 second. They're like, oh, and watch this video. And I was like, what's going on here? But anyways, all of a sudden Tyler Hubbard pops up. And I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, this is cool. And then he announces the Opry, and it was just an emotional moment. Super grateful for it. My dad, my family was in the crowd. They were crying and a lot of tears going around. And then I had to play music after that somehow, but I held it together somehow. And we celebrated that night for sure.
So, what has a guy like Tyler meant to you and your career?
Tyler's been huge. Gracious enough to take me on my first ever tour across the country, and that was a huge moment for me. And I learned so much from him on that first tour about, how to be professional, how to show up, how to put on a good show. We were just a couple dudes from Bruce County, not knowing what the hell we're doing out there playing music for thousands of people, and it was such a cool experience. And he obviously invited me up every night to play cruise with them, which was crazy. And then over the years, we've just kind of stayed in contact, and it's cool to see him take time out of his day to make that video and just make it super special for me.
Now, with your Opry debut just days away, you're stepping into that circle with an arsenal of brand new music. In the Feeling is out today. Now, this record reflects a lot of major life changes for you, like including getting married. How did that shift your songwriting process?
Yeah, I mean, I've just grown up so much over the past couple years, and I've been away from home. I've had to figure out who I am and the things that I stand for away from everything I've ever known. And that's been the biggest learning process for me. And I think it comes through in this music. It's a bit more mature. I feel like I know what I'm trying to say a little bit more. And it's a coming of age project, I think, at the heart of it all. So it's just it's changed a little bit, but I'm still the same guy, and I still hold on to those things that I grew up on, and I think that comes through as well.
Do you feel like you're documenting your life in real time with this record?
Yes, exactly. And that's my goal with all my music. I would love for every album that I make to be just a timestamp on where I'm at in life so I can look back in 20 years and remember the moment and remember the things, I think my first project, Bruce County, is an appropriate title for that record because I was very much just rooted in that place and I had never left. And the songs are kind of rooted in that place. And this record, In the Feeling, is more of a travel record, a more of a coming of age story, like I said, and that's very much where I'm at in my life. I haven't been back in Bruce County in a couple years just because we've been on the road. So every project from here on out, I'd love for it to just be this is me right now in my life, and it'll grow and it'll ebb and flow. So I'm excited for the future.
Tell us about this song, Love, Hate, Love.
Yeah, love, hate, love is it's just I think it's a party, It's fun, it's got energy. It's uh it's just a song that's stuck in my head almost exclusively. And ever since the day we wrote it, it's been one that just kind of stood out to me as a little different, a little bit I guess left to center in a way, but I mean, it's going to be one of the most fun to play live. I can just tell already.
So, if someone could only listen to one song on this new album, which one would you pick to have them listen to understand the complete record?
I think Anything But Me would be
Okay.
that song. It's the final song on the album. It's very much the ribbon on the album and this timestamp in my life. I went a long time not really knowing who I am. Just like I feel like a lot of people can feel that way. And looking at other people who have their lives all figured out. And for me, I was just floating for a long time until I discovered, my true calling, I guess, music. And it's taken me on this crazy journey. And I feel like I've found out who I really am through this whole process. And that's what that song's all about. And I think it kind of tells that story of the record. So
You've called In the Feeling a song-driven road trip with no end in sight. Give me your ultimate road trip song.
ultimate road trip song. Hmm. That's so tough because I feel like a road trip is it's a playlist. It's got to be you got to throw in vibes from, everywhere you stop.
Little bit of everything.
We just went on a road trip and I do have a road trip playlist on my phone right now. Want me just to pull up that and see if there's a song that stands out on there. One second here.
Yeah, yeah.
We went on a road trip for this record and we filmed the whole thing and that's kind of where all the visuals come across. So we got songs like we went through Amarillo, so we got Amarillo by Morning, Hotel California, we got Ocean Avenue by Yellow Card. So dog's barking.
Some
Um,
throwbacks. That's okay. Mine's barking on the other room anyway.
yeah.
Yeah. So from Mild May to Massey Hall sold out. Does this Massey Hall show feel like a celebration of everything that's happened in the last couple of years for you?
Yeah, it really does. It's a dream come true to even get to play that venue. If I was opening for somebody or whatever, it'd be one of those moments where to step on that stage and just feel the history of all the Canadian acts and legendary global bands that have been through that place. But to get to go there, put on my own show and sell it out is something that I never thought I'd get to say. So very, very excited for the show. It's going to be a one of a kind show. It's a one night only experience. And basically for the past, 4 months, we've been planning this thing and
Awesome.
figuring out how we can make it special. So it'll be fun.
So once the show's all wrapped up, you're going to be in our neck of the woods here in Hamilton. You're going to be doing a signing at Sunrise Records at
Yep.
Lime Ridge Mall, and you know darn well there's going to be a lineup of fans that are ready to meet you and get the new album signed. Do you remember the last time you lined up for someone? Like, have you ever lined up to meet an artist, a star, something like that?
I have. I'm trying to think back on it. It's been a little bit. I mean, just blessed being in this industry is like I've met so many people that I've looked up to over the years, and now I feel like I get to call them like peers in the industry, which is
Yeah.
so cool. Um, but I've never met him, but somebody that I've been close to that I've like been starstruck by, obviously Eric Church is like that would be a dream one for me, to get to. He's wearing the Eric Church hat. Look at that.
Yes, sir.
On brand right now. Um, Hopefully someday I get to line up in a line and meet that guy, shake his hand, and just tell him that I'm thankful for his music and
Yeah.
the journey that his music has sent me on in my own journey of music. So it's pretty cool.
This is the chief for a reason, Owen.
That's right. Yep.
So, what are your plans? What are your plans as we head into the summer? I understand you've got a little tour you're going on.
Yep. Yeah, we're doing just some festival stuff and whatnot, but we'll be going on tour in the fall here across Canada again for my second ever headline tour, which I'm so
Nice.
excited for. It's gonna be a blast, bigger venues, bigger production, bigger show. Just trying to stay busy on the road and meet as many people out there as I can.
Love that, Owen. We're so proud of you and happy to be just a small part of your musical journey. Congrats on everything, man.
Thank you so much. Thanks for spinning the music and hope to see you again soon in person, man.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us in the KX Country Clubhouse, Owen Riegling.